Good afternoon, Internet. How are we all? I hope everyone is alright. It's Tuesday the 6th of December today, and it's actually a very nice afternoon for December, at the least. You know, the sun's out, it's very low in the sky as well, like super duper low. It's really unnerving. So I don't quite know how this looks on camera. But you know, I would imagine that looking at this, you could probably guess that the time is around about 4, half 4, something like that. No, it's just gone 2:15 in the afternoon. Like, we've just had lunch, and the sun has very nearly set. Yeah, that's winter for you, but, right, the weather out today is... This is what I mean, like, comparatively for December, it's really great. So the sun's pretty low in the sky, it's bright, there's a little bit of vague mist in the air, like, you just look down ahead there, ignoring the light beams somehow, you can, oh, screw it, there you go, look, you can kind of see a vague little sense of fog, and there's a nice little chill in the air. I'm sure all those cars that are going past and everything, that I was filming them for something or other, they just happened to be there. But it's just a nice little chill. It's nice to be out and walking in it. There's a vague breeze too, which is very nice. And yeah, you know what? It's just it's a pleasant afternoon to be out for a walk. And I guess the reason why we're out for a walk is because I need to go to work. Yes, I've got a day off and I've still got to go in. It's a team meeting today and we're learning all about Christmas. Not exclusively the celebration or the holiday, but more to do with some of the stuff that's going to be applicable to us. For example, making Christmassy cocktails and finding out what the rotas are going to be like and what special things are going on over Christmas, opening times, what days are going to be working, things like that. And I think the bit that everyone is most excited about, eating some food. Yes! Because at our place we're offering like 2- and 3-course meals, Christmas dinners and stuff for people. And you know what, we've probably got to know a bit about what they taste like and be able to talk about them a little bit. So the only way to do that, unfortunately, is to eat a load of Christmas food 19 days early. 19? It's a bit too much, isn't it? How far is it? 16? No, it is 19. Yeah, how's that for some mental math? 19 days early. Someone's got to do it. I have to tell you about an important secret project. Yes, an important secret project that I'm working on. And by tell you about it, I mean tell you that I'm working on an important secret project. And that I can't really tell you much more about it than that. But basically it's been a long time in the making, and it is still I've never noticed that tree just growing out of the wall there. All the times I've walked past here, I've never looked up at that moment and seen a tree growing out of the wall. But yes, there's an important super secret project that I've been working on for quite some time, and it will be coming together very soon, with any luck. It's slow but steady progress. It's taking quite a while to gather the appropriate footage, edit it all together and stuff like that. But it's on the way, and the fruits of the labour shall be ready to be watched by the world in January-ish time, about midway through January. And you know, it's going to be quite good. It's going to be quite exciting. I've been looking through it, like watching the bits that I've got already, and I'm loving it. I think it's great so far. You know, it's really made me laugh, and you know, it's brought a massive smile to my face as well. And so I'd hope that it will to everyone else as well. Everyone else who sees it will kind of go, oh yeah, and they'll get the smiles and they'll get the laughs that I'm getting as well. So there's something to look forward to. Mid-January-ish, there's going to be, hopefully, some sort of big project, big reveal. What I need to remember is to make a video closer to the time, referring back to this video saying, remember when I told you about that super secret big important project? Well, it's coming up in a few days. What do you reckon the odds are that I'll remember to reference back to this video? Slim to none. No chance. I will forget completely. This morning I bought a new music album. Right, I was on iTunes, I went to the iTunes store, and I bought Chocolate Starfish and Hot Dog Flavoured Water by Limp Bizkit. Right? As far as I know, it's their first album. And the reason why I bought it is because I've found myself humming their songs recently. And I've kind of thought to myself, wait, I don't actually own a Limp Bizkit album. And do you know what? I actually quite like Limp Bizkit. But here's the thing. This is where the context comes in, right? So, quite a lot, it's fair to say, of Limp Bizkit's songs are swearing. He's swearing. Quite a few bad words. In fact, he counts in one of them. In one of the songs, he mentions how many times he's sworn. And, you know, just as a rough guide, the number he uses is 46. And every time I count along, I always end up at like 44, 45. So I feel like he may have miscounted, or I've miscounted. I don't know. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So, many years ago, way back in the past, I bought the physical copy of Chocolate Starfish and Hot Dog Flavoured Water. And I was quite excited. At the time I was really into Limp Bizkit. I was like, great, finally got their album, I'm going to get home, put it on, it's going to be on my iPod soon, it's going to be awesome. Right? Put it into my computer, all ready to begin importing the songs, started listening to it on my computer, and all of a sudden I noticed that something wasn't quite right. I had inadvertently and unknowingly bought the censored version of the album, which was it's pointless doing if you've got a heavy metal album or something you've got aggressive music where it's got loads of swearing in it. Buying the censored version of the album, that's stupid. It's like trying to blow a balloon up with sand. It's ridiculous. You can still do it, but why would you? Defies the point. It was awful listening to it. It was, like this song where he swears 46 times at least is like, you wanna be like an animal. No, that's not even that song, but it's that kind of thing. If I say 2 more times, that's 46 in this rhyme. It makes no sense. You can't listen to the songs from a heavy album if they're censored. Here we go. It's a world with a it just stops all over the place. And I was sufficiently embarrassed. I couldn't finish listening to the album. I couldn't. And now, many years later, I finally went on iTunes and I just bought the album again. And it was only after I bought it and downloaded it I went, oh god, what if I've just done exactly the same thing? Fortunately, I haven't. Yep, just re-listened to it. I only made it to 44. I don't know when he starts counting from, but I got to 44, which isn't 46, obviously. Can I just take a moment as well to say how awful these are? Like Apple earbuds, these ones, right? With like this kind of stupid design. What? They don't stay in. How do people get them to start? People see people walking around all fine and dandy with theirs in. I don't normally. Well, I do normally wear scarves in winter, but even in summer, it was like I found myself wearing scarves and hats that I didn't want to wear just to keep the damn things held in. Yeah, everyone else seems to be able to manage just fine. You know, even when I try and use my scarf to kind of keep them from like being pulled down by the iPod in my pocket, which is kind of pulling on the wire, even when I use the scarf to hold them up, it doesn't actually do it. I don't understand. I don't understand how people do it. They're clearly not made for my ears. Having said that, not many things are. My ears are pronounced. I think it's the polite way of saying it. Oh, what do I care? Self-deprecating enough. They're big and weirdly shaped. So, I understand, Apple, it may not be your fault. But what was wrong with ones that just, you know, just sit in your ear rather than these ones that you kind of have to plug in? But I haven't got the right ear adapter. Adapt ears. Man, send me home. That reminds me. I thought of a joke on my way home from work yesterday. Right, I don't know how good I think it's great because I thought of it and I'm quite proud of it. But having said that, it's not very good. Are you ready? Okay. What do you call a stew that's resigned to its fate? Casserole, serole. I know you can't see much, but bear with me. So, walking home after the team meeting, obviously, as you can tell, the lighting has changed a little bit. My voice has changed a little bit as well. I don't really know why. I just appear to have lost my voice for some reason, which I can't honestly say I'm too thrilled about, but there we go, we don't often get a say in such matters. I am walking home now. There's some really nice houses around here, by the way. I've never actually shown you these houses. I will do one day, when it's brighter and when I'm more vocal and can talk about it a bit better. Anyway, I'm on my walk home after the team meeting, slightly more inebriated than I was on the walk there. It's because I hadn't had anything to drink on the walk there. Team meeting was cancelled and I didn't know anything about it because I didn't check my WhatsApp because I don't leave my phone connected to the internet. So, you know, more for me. So I went and harassed a bunch of my former workmates, and we all hung out and had a couple of drinks and stuff after they finished instead. That's kind of more or less it, really. I'm going to polish up my journey, get home as soon as I can, get in, glass of water, and go to bed. That's pretty much my plan. Tomorrow's plan is to meet Jay at some point or another. He's seeing the Red Hot Chili Peppers tonight and Baby Metal. Lucky him. I'd love to see Baby Metal. Not so keen on Red Hot Chili Peppers. I can appreciate them. They're good, but I wouldn't necessarily go and see them. In truthfulness, I think they're a little bit overrated, to be honest. But hey, that's just me. There's a lot of other people who would argue that Baby Metal were overrated, but you know, there we go. So yeah, he's seeing them. I'm supposed to be meeting him at some point tomorrow. We tried to arrange a time, but we didn't do very well at it. So we'll see. I just told him to call me tomorrow when he's awake and ready to do something. Other than that, though, there isn't really a great deal else. So I will see you all at some point soon, I suppose. Yeah, that's about it. Better end now while there's some light cast upon mine visage, as they say in German and French. Potentially.